Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Golden Nova, and this is Whatever Comes to Mind with Golden Nova. I'm Golden Nova, and let's see what's on my mind today. In YouTube news, local rancher VCTRFS has finally stopped his campaign to flood The Real Card Shark's YouTube channel. Quote saying, "I'm sorry to inform you, but I will not be making a vid about you because your vids are boring." At which point he facepalmed himself after remembering that he already had. At which point he returned to his bathroom to make more videos and masturbate. Not necessarily a separate action. And now on to the main topic. Some of you may remember a previous installment where I went over Gladiator Beast cards that hardly saw use in the tournament circuit. Today I seek to continue that segment with a new batch of Gladiator Beast cards that I found lying around. You are going to be the judge of how much value these cards have while I give you my excellent commentary. Let's get started. Okay, let's start this with Gladiator Beast Torax. I have not found a way to make this card awesome in any way. Its effect is dumb. Basically, if this was brought in by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, like how Secutor would do it, if this card fights, you can turn this back to the deck to draw one card. That's it. Basically, my complaint is that it's too much work for too little gain. Like, if it let you draw two cards, maybe. If it let you pull any Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand, definitely. If you could replace it, like, if you could bring out another Lacquery and still draw the card, yes. But you lose the field advantage with Torax just for the one card that could or could not help you. And with 14 attack, it's not even strong enough to be useful for fighting even. Next is Gladiator's Return. Pretty nifty. You return 3 Gladiators from your graveyard to your deck, and then you draw one card. It's pretty cool because this card replaces itself, so it's pretty much a free action. But it all depends on what kind of build you're running. If you're running kind of like a, I'll use Darius to put things in the graveyard, then I'll be able to pick and choose whatever I want to special summon at the time. Set up for a Gyzarus or a Heraclinos contact. This isn't the card you want to use. But if you're trying to play conservative, keep your graveyard empty so that your opponent doesn't DD Crow or Soul Release or stuff like that, this is a good counter for that because it keeps all your stuff in your deck. I think this card is better at doing it though. Indomitable Gladiator Beast. It's a quick play, so you can kind of like, oh hey, fake you out. When you activate it, one of your G-Beasts gets an extra 500 attack, which is pretty beast. And if it's in the graveyard, you can take 2 Gladiators from a graveyard, put it back in your deck, and put this back in your hand. So you can recycle this, and if you want to do what you did with Return, then I would use this, because you can just keep reusing it and using it, though you won't get the, the 0 you would get from Return. Okay, now for some equip spells. One thing I want to say about all of them is they all have the ability where if the equip GBs goes to the deck, these go back to your hand, so they don't blow themselves up, which makes them useful in the way that you won't be wasting them. That's about it. So let's start with Manica. You can only equip it to a G-Beast, and it makes it indestructible by battle, which can help if your opponent isn't playing defensively, where they have 3,000 attack monsters, and there's no way you can get a G-Beast to swap out. You give them this, you hit them, you take a bit of battle damage, but you can start up you can get the ball rolling. The problem though is that it's an equip spell, so if they have a Dust Tornado or an MST, they can lull you into a false sense of security. You attack their monster, oh, Dust Tornado, now your monster's dead because Manica's gone. Have fun with that. This card is very, very useful, and I used to run this like crazy when Gladiators were first starting out. Gladiator Beast's Battle Arching Shield. It's to Gladiators what Legendary Ebon Steed is to Six Samurais, in the fact that if the equipped G-Beast would die, this goes to the grave instead. It's pretty useful because, like Manica, it can stop death by battle. It's not reusable like Manic is, it'll go to the grave. But it also saves you from effect deaths, like if you get Lightning Vortex or Torrential, this saves it. It's pretty cool. But once again, same thing as Manica. You can hit, and they'll be all like, oh, MST, Death Tornado, your monster's dead, have fun with that. Um, Battle Halberd is a very interesting card, and I think this could be worthy of use. It basically turns every attack of the equipped gladiator into an MST. At the end of the damage step, you take care of one of their spells or traps. And aside from an MST hitting this card, I don't see the problem with it. I mean, if it hits a Dark Bribe, it'd just be the same as if you had played an MST. This is a reusable back row destroyer. If your opponent has a Royal Oppression, you attack, there it goes, you're free to start again. Or if they have any face downs, you play this during main phase 1, you attack. Oh, you got rid of a Bottomless Trap Hole. Cool, I can summon my Bestiari, contact, more damage. Now we have Gladius. This one is horrid. Completely horrid. The equipped G-Beast gains 300 attack. That's it. And there's never been a situation where I've drawn a card and I've thought, dang, I could have used 300 extra attack points instead of this. Never ever. And I'm sure there's always a chance where you're mirror matching and you need the extra boost, or there's just a deck where there is that monster where if you had that little push, you could do it. But there are better ways to get rid of monsters than boosting by 300. It's not worth the waste. Double Tag Team. Very cool card. I don't know why this doesn't see play. When you special summon a Gladiator Beast, activate this, you get another Gladiator Beast from your hand or deck. It does not get the effect, but one, it helps with your field advantage. If you want to get like a Lacquery onto the field, or maybe a Queste or something. But I think it's most useful if you only have the one G-Beast, but you need more. So hey, I tag in for a Queste, play this, oh look, now I have a Bestiari. Guess who's getting Gazeris now? Or if you have a Darius, hey, there's something for my graveyard, but I only have 2. Play this. Oh, look, there's a Heraclinos. Have fun with that. We have Trojan Gladiator Beast. This card actually seems really funny to me, and it could be useful despite its effect. It says, special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand to your opponent's side of the field, and then you draw a card. Now, outwardly, it doesn't seem good enough, and I would agree with you if you're mirror matching. Never use this against another G-Beast user. But let's say your opponent has a defense monster. It could be, you could think it's a Jujitsu Master or a Raiko. You don't want to hit that. That's dumb. It'll set you back horribly. But you really want to attack. So, play Trojan. Special summon something weak, like a Secutor or a Murmillo. Once again, something that's trash in your hand. Then you draw your card. And whether or not it's helpful, that's not the point. Now you have a safe target to hit with your Queste or your Lacquery. And you don't have to hit that face down. You can put something... And once again, if you kill it, it puts it into your graveyard, which you can use to swap out whatever you attacked with for Darius. Bring whatever that is. Oh, and look, double tag team. Bring out a Lacquery. Heraclinos. For Trojan to be useful, it definitely needs some timing and skill. But this could definitely be a game changer. I will not lie to you. This could change everything all by itself. But the risks are huge, so maybe that's the reason it hasn't seen much play. That's it for this video. Hope you guys got some new ideas from these cards. There will be links in the description. Send me your ideas if you think of any, or if I misread a ruling at all, because I hate being wrong, kind of a thing with me. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to whatever comes to mind. This is Golden Nova. Have a sweet day.